I literally can just stand you just enough to get things that I want when I'm in the mood for it. So the fact that all of this is happening over somebody that I don't even like, I don't even like to fuck you.
Welcome back to Girl Talk TV. Today we're talking about Summer Walker and all of the talk about her being a side chick to the rapper The Rich Kid. Now, The Rich Kid has a girlfriend by the name of Tori Brixx. Tori Brixx at one point was hanging out with Summer, and Tori feels like that Summer used her just to get close with her boyfriend, The Rich Kid. I've been seeing Summer go in and out of different relationships for a time. This girl will not sit down and chill out and give herself a break. She has not healed from her past trauma and relationships, and I feel like she's broken and lost. And now Summer has turned into wanting to be a side chick, sugar baby that is confused and lost.
Now you still calling me right now, so what are you saying? Yes, that's it, man. Thank you. I'm in India, by the way. India. Talking about she could have had me, but she was begging. That's all. Begging. Everybody heard the voice note. Now you still.
I'm not gonna bother y'all. Like, you can buy me a new phone so she don't know the number and save it under Pizza Hut for all I care. I'm not gonna post it. Nothing. I'm not gonna bother y'all. Like, you can buy me a new phone so she don't know the number and save it under Pizza Hut for all I care. Because y'all was never gonna stop with each other anyway. That's why I just like kind of just start shit up, because she was acting crazy. She's always acting crazy. She be fighting people and everything, calling the flower shop looking for the address. Like, I don't have time for that shit. I can't have a serious relationship with someone when they baby mama act like that. So I'm so glad that y'all are back together. I want y'all to be together forever, and I just want to with you because y'all was never gonna stop with each other anyway. That's why.
Summer Walker, bring your ass to the front of the classroom. Save my number as Pizza Hut so I can be your side bitch. Summer. Bring your ass to the front of the class. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna start with this. Summer Walker is a very talented singer. I'm a singer myself. She's a very talented singer. Okay, performer. Very talented singer, very beautiful young lady with a low ass self-esteem. This is the worst kind of friend, the worst kind of bitch you can have as a friend. All in your DM, trying to be your friend, trying to give you advice on how to leave your nigga so they can step in and take your place. Destiny swap with you. The fact that this young lady is she was recorded. She was on live or whatever she was on. I saw the video this morning and I was completely disgusted with her. Girl, you just gonna keep on trying to beef over a nigga that he fucks with everybody. Yeah, I fuck with him, but he be fucking with everybody. So why can't we all just get along? I just want to be the side. I just want to be the side. You can't build a kingdom off of another woman's tears. Bragging about this man being a trick. Me, coming from a background of being a exotic dancer, a stripper, whatever the fuck you want to call it, I know what having tricks. I understand what lifestyle you live in. And you're an artist, getting some kind of money. But I hope you're not selling your body, young woman. But if you are, that's your business. But to get on this motherfucking internet and brag about fucking with somebody else's man and bragging about them fucking with other women outside of you too? This is what I mean by the culture. You don't value yourself at all. You think that's a flex? You think that's a flex? Because you're not doing that because you have to. You're doing that because you want to. You don't even see your value. You don't even know that you're Summer Walker. Your mindset is so shallow and fucked up. You're on the video like, well, I live in a mansion unlike you. And who gives a fuck if you live in a mansion? You're spiritually dusty, spiritually broke, sis.
I legit thought this was like a joke. I thought it was a misunderstanding. I thought I was reading the headlines wrong. But no, this is real. And I don't know much about Summer Walker, but something about this just doesn't shock me for whatever reason. But anyways, as you may or may not know, this is R&B singer Summer Walker, right? This is Tori Brixx, something like that. Tori is a DJ. I do know that for a fact because she was also on the 3rd season of The Impact Atlanta. Really don't know why she was on there. She was kind of just on there taking up space and no shade, but she was on there. Tori Brixx's baby father, I don't know if they're in a relationship or what their whole status is, but is Rich the Kid. Rich is a rapper, I believe. Rich look like he is mighty short. I'm saying that because, like, I thought the women's like the tall men, you know? So it's kind of odd that Tori and Summer are somewhat going back and forth over a Hobbit, but that's neither here nor there. Anyway, so apparently Summer has been sleeping with Rich, who is, or at the time was in a relationship with Tori. The thing that kind of gagged me, honestly, about this whole situation is the way Summer kind of reacted to it. She did not deny it. She admitted to it. But what took me by surprise was she was like, yeah, but I only sleep with him maybe 2 or 3 times a year, and I don't even really like him like that. What? Like, no. She literally said that. I saw the video. Like, I was like, what? Like, and I seen somebody say, I wish that bird mentality would release Summer Walker. So apparently this is like her normal mindset. I don't know, like I said, I don't keep up with Summer Walker, but that is something, you know? But I mean, Tori, if you staying knowing that he's sleeping with her, so, and Summer obviously don't mind, y'all might as well just become a throuple. Like, y'all could all be in a relationship with each other, you know? People be going up for the poly. I don't know.
Bird brain.
Summer Walker is the type of woman you want to stay away from. She'll complain about how men act and then proceed to beg to be a side chick. This girl literally said you could buy me a new phone and save me under Pizza Hut. Is that not crazy? Meanwhile, you're begging the girl to be friends, checking in on her. Just because you went through a few heartbreaks does not mean you need to stoop down to the level of accepting the role of being a side chick. That's just harmful mentality. And that won't be good for you or your kids. And it wasn't even a text. It was a whole voice memo she sent this man. She sent Rich the Kid a voice memo begging to be a side chick. Listen, it's one thing to be a side chick and never have contact with that man's wife, but it's another thing when you're trying to beg her to be friends while begging him to be the side chick. If it was just about the money, then all right, cool. But you were in that girl's messages trying to check on her. To me, that's not evil. That's sinister. Regardless, we know that Tori's gonna stay, but that's not the point. The point is Summer was foul.
Summer Walker is extremely male-centered, and a lot of people think that the reason why she's acting like this is because she used to be a good girl and it just didn't work. But if you look at her history, when she used to deal with London on the Track, and all of that drama with all of his baby mothers came out, she never wanted to believe the baby moms. She never wanted to believe them. She always made it seem as though they were jealous and that they just wanted to break her up because she was this rising star that was above them. From that point on, you already knew the type of woman that she was. Afterwards, she went through consistent relationships back to back to back. had different children with these people. And all through it all out through it all, she has never ever actually said that she was doing anything wrong in her decision making. She's never actually said that. She always believes that she's the one that's going to get chosen, and that's the problem. Now she's realized in her long journey of pick-meism that it didn't work out and that she did it for no reason. So now she's bitter. She's not mad because she used to be a good girl. She's mad because she used to be submissive and follow orders, and it didn't get her anywhere. It didn't matter. So now she wants to be the villain, and she wants to get in the way of somebody else's relationship for whatever reason it validates her, because she doesn't want to see other people, I guess, work over their problems and still be together, because that didn't work out for her. She wasn't able to stay with anybody she had a kid with, get engaged and get married, and she probably would have if they actually asked, more than likely. Summer Walker isn't mad because she was a good girl gone who just didn't get, her piece of the pie. She's mad because she is a male-centered woman who tried to do everything book by book, and it still didn't work. And that's the real issue. To call yourself Pizza Hut, to say you don't mind being the side chick, like she really wants to be the side chick. In my opinion, I think she wanted more, because no woman stresses. If you have so many other tricks, why are you stressing about him being your trick in particular? You have so many others. You're Summer Walker. Were you not on the carpet the other day with some rich guy not too long ago in like an all blue suit? We remember that was a couple weeks ago. Is he not one of your she's not upset because she just didn't get the piece of the pie. She's just mad because she thought that she would be able to follow orders until it worked out for her, and it just didn't work. It just didn't work. You don't want to be his side piece because you just want to be. Why do you want to be one so bad to him in particular? It's deeper than that. You're angry. You're mad. You probably really did want something with Rich the Kid, and you knew he was never going to leave. Pizza Hut, and when you could just have anybody else, that's very very particular.
I could place blame on everything on Summer, but I'm not going to do that because the rich kid also has a responsibility in this on both sides of him and Summer, of how they're playing Tori. It's one thing that, Summer is trying to be Tori's friend, but it's another that Rich is sitting up here playing behind Tori's back with Summer. And so both of them are trifling. This is a dangerous game to play. Very dangerous. I'm going to leave you guys up to this video that Summer has made. Until next time, bye.
Shit I ever seen anybody do. Not gonna cap. Because it was like no point. For what? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, for what? I'm not mad because I know that you're off in your mind. You're fried in your mind. So I can't expect anything less. But it's just like, for what? I don't have no shame. Let me start off there. I have no shame. I take nothing back, babe. I told everybody on Fuck My Type I date for money now. Your man, he spends money. He spends money. Y'all are not married. I don't fuck with married men. Whenever I even thought there was a ring, I made sure there was no ring. There was no ring. Tori Brixx. We have seen videos of you fighting women, bloody, beating them bloody. We have seen videos of Rich on Ring cameras, like he got someone pregnant. Time after time after time after time after time. I don't even have enough fingers for how many bitches that he cheats on you with on a daily basis. And you have no self-respect whatsoever. And instead of taking that shit up with your man, you come at everybody else but the source of the problem. I'm not your issue, babe. I actually been advocating for you for a long time. Like, even in the voice memo, you heard me say I've been advocating for you for a long time. Like, I always tell him, I'll be like, y'all so perfect together. Why you just want to be with her? I say it all the time. Like, I talk big of you. I talk good of you all the time. I be like, you don't want to be with the mother of your children. She's this, she's that. She's helped you down. I talk good about you all the time. Why you always messing with me? And that's what I don't like. Like, I feel like it's because I'm famous and your career's not going anywhere. You're not doing anything. You just sit up in the house bored, going through his phone all day, losing your mind. Going through his phone, calling every bitch that's in his phone, trying to fight every bitch up in his phone. But I feel like you only try to do it your biggest with me. Why? Because I'm famous? You, like, are you trying to get something? You finna drop a link? I hope you finna drop a link. Please, y'all, if she finna drop a link, go buy her stuff. Mama, she needed like a little push, a little promo. Because that was just stupid. You know, I've been fucking with that man for years. Everybody been fucking with him for years. He be fucking with everybody. If it comes to a point where it has to be like a certain level of disrespect that you have got to come to, I'd be like, all right, this is it. This nigga can do anything to you. So if you're not gonna leave and he's gonna keep cracking that wallet wide fucking open, then can't we all just get along? Anyway, I don't want this man. I don't care about this man. I don't like this man. And you should be so glad that I don't, babe. Because if you did, you would really have a real problem. Now I don't care anymore. I've been dragging it on for years, dealing with him because, sometimes I don't need it. Clearly, obviously, I live in a mansion, unlike you. But I just wake up sometimes, I'd be like, I want to go here. I want to do this. I want this. Send me some money for this. Send me some money for that. And so, like a little boy toy who's just like nice. He's just sometimes like he has filled up my whole entire house with flowers before, like multiple times. Took me to Italy, took me to my friends. And, just like little nice stuff. Something one time he gave me like $25K for my mortgage. And I could have kept getting it. But right, lucky for you, right after I get right up to that cusp where he will fully take care of me, I don't want to go that far. I just want to be the side. That's what I was saying. Like, I just want to be the side and I just want you to chill. I don't like him enough to lay up next to him every day. I don't even know how you do it. I'm not going to start talking about him. I'm not going to start talking about him, but you know the things about him. Girl, I don't know how you do it. I was just trying to play my little position. He clearly won't stop and he's obsessive. You can say that you're going to leave him alone and he will just call you back to back to back. Get to call your friends, get to call your manager, get to call your assistant, get to sending stuff. It's like free money. So why would you just, every now and then you just give in? You be like, you know what? Fuck it. Let that nigga do it. Let that nigga take me somewhere. And you know what? I'm actually really glad you did this. Because I was this close. I said, damn, I really want a Porsche and I really want a condo in Miami. But I really kept thinking about it. I was like, I don't know, because you act nuts. I literally can just stand you just enough to get things that I want when I'm in the mood for it. So the fact that all of this is happening over somebody that I don't even like, I don't even like to fuck you. You probably fuck me twice a year, 3 times a year, and still be doing all that. You gotta both y'all need to figure out when somebody don't like you. I'm just flabbergasted. For me to not even like somebody, and it's like you would think we is just all in a big love triangle, like we just all in love. Like for this to be on the internet like this is just absolutely insane. You don't have to worry about me fucking with neither one of y'all no more. I am tired. Like if you not just gonna shut up and let him do what he gonna do, and if he not gonna stop amping you up to do the shit that you do, and we all just get along and let that man spend in peace, I'm cool.